Welcome everyone to the first ever Victoria 2 series on my channel. Now, Victoria 2, you guys probably all already know what it is and what it is about, but let's just quickly go over it. So it's a game, paradox game of course, where you're playing in the Victorian age, the age of, age of colonization, the age of diplomacy, the age of industrialization from 1836 to 1936, so it's 100 years. We're playing today with the HFM mod, the historical flavor mod, which is, as far as I can tell, the most in-depth mod for Victoria 2. Just played like a couple of games to get back into this. I played Victoria 2 like back when, a long time ago. So I do remember some of the things, but I am pretty bad at this game. So be prepared for some pretty bad things. And as you can see, I am playing as Vietnam. Now, the game has a mechanic where it makes a lot of nations difficult to play. This is called the civilization mechanic. So we are in uncivilized nations. That means that we cannot do a lot of things, such as research technology, build industries, and just a lot of very useful things. So we're gonna have to first civilize before we can do those. Now, we are situated in Southeast Asia, as you can see. Vietnam at this point in history is under the rule of the Nguyen dynasty. And I believe it's kind of actually inaccurate that it's called Vietnam at this point, and it's definitely inaccurate that Hanoi is the capital, because Hue, where our army is the capital at this point of Vietnam. But oh well, we're gonna be fine with that. So we have a big army, but it's worthless. Why? Because it's all irregulars. If we take a look at the statistics, 5 attack and 4 defense for infantry, 2.5 attack and 2 defense for irregulars. So we're gonna have to replace these irregulars with normal troops. Why are they irregulars? Well, because we are unciv. Why can we build infantry? Because we have the technology flintlock rifles. Why do we have that? Because if we go to here, we have one single reform. This is how you westernize, that's how you civilize. You complete these reforms to make sure that your country can, take up Western learning as it is. We have the imported weapons reform, which allows us to take, and build infantry, which gives us a very good advantage over a lot of these other primitives that are surrounding us. So first things first, we're gonna make a conquest justification against Luang Prabang, aka Laos, and we're gonna make up the speed. The Compound Dynasty of Burma offers us an alliance. Splendid Isolation, yes. Splendid Isolation is essentially an HFM mechanic where the British can only ally with certain select great powers. It is essentially the British foreign policy shtick of the period. They were in Splendid Isolation because, we're Britain, we're strong, we are great, all of that. Everyone else just needs to come to us and talk, and we're not going to be their allies. We're not going to be the allies of anyone. So let's make sure that we have a budget. Now, because we're an unciv, we don't really have any real economic activities, and of course they detect this bloody casus belli instantly, and we can take 12 infamy, but that's fine. We have a lot of problems actually getting any money, which is a problem because we need to buy, we need to buy things for our soldiers to actually get trained, so we're gonna need to bump up these tariffs, which is not good. This is how you make money in the game. You either do taxes or tariffs. Yes, they're coming right for us. And you spend it on, I might not need to spend it so much on military spending. You spend it on the salaries of your soldiers, social spending, so pensions and stuff for your people. There we go, we have that conquest casus belli. We can come in and just kill them. Should be pretty easy. We're gonna call in the allies, although the only allies that we have, no, we're not gonna call in the allies, because that would call in the Compound Dynasty of Burma, and it might, derp everything. Oh, well, I guess you're moving there. That's stupid of you. Ah, goddammit. I should have, I thought that Hanoi was actually bordering Luang Prabang here, but oh well, we don't, we're gonna lose a lot of irregulars. It does not matter. It does not matter in the least bit. Actually, they made a big mistake because now we can just siege their capital, so we don't even need to fight them. Good. Right, national focus, I forgot. We do have a thing called a national focus, but it is much different from Hearts of Iron 4. What we're going to do is we're going to encourage intellectuals in our most populous state. So there's a lot of things in this game. So it's Tonkin, our most populous state. So it's actually this one down here, where Saigon is. We're going to encourage intellectuals because intellectuals produce research points and they educate your population. So the way you research technology is you get research points. Although since we cannot research any technology yet, our stuff is going to come through reforms, but you still use research points for reforms. So we need to make those reforms happen before you know everything else is in place. And there we go. So we're going to take over Luang Prabang, easy enough. Good. So we're going to go over to them, propose peace. We're going to annex them. Good. We are not going to extend slavery there because there's no reason to. And yeah, so Luang Prabang is ours. Good. And now you can see some of these brigades are in red. That means that the population that is supporting the brigades, essentially, like, because they lost units, there's not enough people, there's not enough soldiers in the country to replace them back to full strength. And we're going to disband them anyway because we are trying to get our infantry. Anyway, so next up, what we're going to do is we're going to build a transport, 2 transports in fact, and a man of war. Because we're going to go ahead and attack Brunei. Now you might be saying, why are you attacking Brunei, you know? Why are you attacking Brunei? You might as well attack Siam, which is bordering you, the Ratanakosin Kingdom, because, you know, you have to naval invade Brunei. Well, I mean, the problem there is... Thank you, thank you. The problem there is... Oh, crap. That's not good. That is not good. I was not expecting it to be detected this early. So we're now way over the infamy limit, and we just got declared on. Rip. Oh well, the Burmese have declared on us. That's fine. See, we're safe though from the Burmese. Why? Sorry, not from the Burmese, from the Siamese. Why? Because we have a truce with them until 1840. So now we're gonna need to defend ourselves against the bloody Burmese. And we can't attack the Burmese because... Also, one thing that we could do is command units. Thank you. Also, need to improve relations with the British. Oh, crap. Not enough diplomacy points. Give me 1 cavalry. Thank you. We're going to command units, which means that we can just take control of them. And there we go. The Burmese are no problem, though. So they attacked us. It doesn't matter, because the only thing that we have, you know, between us is a mountainous province. Destroy the opium. Vietnamese Laos, Luang Prabang. So even though they come at us with a lot of men, we can defend ourselves. As you can see... Oh! The Russian Empire? What? How are the Russian Empire gonna, you know, get to us? I don't know. As you can see, because we have the mountains and because we have some better troops and better tech, the Burmese just got crushed. Now we're gonna need to wait a while, actually. Actually, what we can do is just take the fight to them. Oh, no. Never mind. More Burmese. Not good. Wait, they're going to China. That's annoying. They're trying to get around us, I think. Oh no, they were actually going back. Never mind. I sure hope that no one too big attacks us, because right now we're in trouble. So what we did is we went over the infamy limit, which is 25, because I didn't think that my bloody Casus Belli would get detected so quickly twice in a row. But oh well, it did, and now we are over the infamy limit, which means that everyone can declare war on us. And for some reason, the Russians decided to do so. Now, thankfully, the Qing Empire, the Chinese up here, should not want to attack us. And the Siamese cannot attack us because we have a truce. So what we're going to do is... Hold on, when is my Casus Belli over Brunei going to expire? I think never, but... Hold on. There is a way to see that somewhere. There is a way to see that somewhere, and I do not know where it is. Maybe diplomacy? No. Yeah, why the hell did the Russians declare war on us? They can't get to us, because they should not get access... Ooh. They're influencing some parts of China, but they should not have military access for the Qing, and they don't, like, really have a navy, so... Like, yeah, they have 31 ships, but I don't think they're gonna really send those around the world. And even if, like, they go there, we're just gonna, like, surrender to them, I guess. We're just gonna surrender to them and give up some of our territory. Okay, now we have our invasion force ready for Cambodia, which are going to be these two units. We're going to move them here. Although we don't have our man of war complete, it's fine, because the only reason I wanted that is so that... No, you're only allied with the Bone Sultanate. That's fine. Wait, what? Cambodia will not accept? But they're my puppet. I don't even know, man. Anyway. Just gonna declare on them. The most important thing is that the British do not declare on us, so we're gonna increase relations. Also, the French might be a problem, so we're gonna increase relations with them too, because if you have positive relations with someone, I don't think you can declare war on them, even if they have, you know, gone over the infamy limit. There we go, so we're gonna go here. So that we avoid the naval invasion penalty, and we're just going to go ahead and chase down their free man army. Because we have a cavalry unit, we're going to be really strong, and there we go. So they're dead. Oh. Almost dead. There we go. Actually, whoa, battle long Provence. Oh, looks like the Burmese had another try, but they failed. So actually our units are gaining XP, which is pretty good. Please come in and help. I like how they're just stuck there. Oh, they're going to Puar, so that's China. Come on, Burma. What you gonna do when we come for you? Looks like run away. Yeah, as you can see, the Burmese are kind of incompetent. It's very unfortunate, actually, that we have such a bad... Okay, Brunei is gone. Such a bad infamy now. Because otherwise, we could just use this to have a free justification on Burma. So that was the Winds of Westernization event, which just gave us... Yeah, okay, so as you can see, the Russian... No, not contain Vietnam. Oh, looks like the Russians are trying to blockade me and think that that is, you know, going to be enough to sweep us aside. You know, it's annoying. I'll give you that. Because we're gonna need to... Because now our navy is cut off. Jesus Christ. It is very annoying. Anyway, our war with Burma, like, they're dying. So... How about we write peace? No? They will not accept this. And I think that what contained Vietnam would do is it would release Laos. Wait, what? That's hilarious. The Russian Navy tried to attack us, but they failed. Ah, well. Stupid Russians. Looks like they have a transport there somewhere. So as you can see, like, the Russian Navy, what is it gonna do? Nothing. Nothing, I say. So, already in the first episode, we managed to get declared on by Russia, which is just ridiculous. Oh well. Hey, at least we have a strong army. And the Burmese can't really come through, because even though, like, they have military access through Yunnan over here, but this is shitty supply limit territory, which is why that we can't really come in and attack them either. Ah, they finally managed to kill my transports. Jesus Christ. So the reason why, like, it's a bad idea is that this supply limit is terrible. So we lose so many soldiers to desertion, attrition, just all the bad things. As you can see, even just by defending, we're taking 7% attrition. So I sure hope that they're gonna come in and actually attack us. Come on. Yeah, that's a bad idea, my friend. Oh crap, they're actually coming in with a lot more soldiers now. And looks like the Baltic, Baltiski Gubiernia, so the Baltic province of the Russian Empire is coming in and trying to kill me. I really want you to kill them quickly. No? Okay, okay. Crisis averted. Looks like, really, we can merge these. Oh well, that's fine. Looks like we were able to defeat the first Burmese army before the second Burmese army arrived, so now we're gonna defeat the second Burmese army as well. Crushed. There we go. And now we're gonna take our... Imperial army, our Imperial Nian army, and go ahead and defeat these Russian invaders, these Westerners. So as you can see, like, that's what that one transport was doing. It was transporting a cavalry division to there, actually a cavalry brigade. And this is actually why I love Victoria 2, is that the AI is relatively competent, and you can't just, you know, do whatever you want. Like, as you can see, we went over the infamy limit and we got declared on by one of the great powers, you know? It's all about that, like, feeling of, you know, you're just a... And that's why I'm actually playing an uncivilized nation. So it's kind of that feeling of, if you're playing a minor or semi-minor, there's just a lot of ways in which you can die. And a lot of them, you can't even do anything about it. So, yeah. Like, for example, as you can see, we have a massive superiority over these Russians. But since they are Western... and their army is just much superior to ours. Where are they going? They're going to Phnom Penh. Jesus Christ. It's going to be very difficult for us to actually kill their units. So they put up much better fight than normal. Oh, looks like the Burmese are trying to attack us. Yet again. This time they're going to succeed, but they're only killing the Cambodians, so that's fine. We caused major casualties to their army. And actually, we might even hold out enough for our... Yeah, we actually won that. Look at that. And it's good, because it was only the puppet troops that took the brunt there. So that's fine. Maybe we could have even chased them down, but that's okay. Okay, we're dealing with Brunei. Good. And eventually these guys are just gonna let us have a white peace. Because, okay, once I finish this occupation... Come on. Good. Once I finish this occupation, it should be enough to... Aw. We're gonna need to take the last as well. Oh well. Come in and help siege out that province. So essentially, because we are the defender, like, the war goal for them is going to be to... Wait, what? Isn't there any... Oh, there's no taking war score. Shit. That's a problem. That is a problem. We might need to build a big enough navy to get these Russians to fuck off. It's gonna be expensive to build a big navy. Crap. Yeah. Away with the opium. don't want any opium. Bloody Russians, they're... See, I just don't want to accept that, because that would be a pretty bad idea. See, I thought that there would be ticking war score involved, but there isn't. So, shit. That's pretty bad. Okay, Brunei, annex Brunei, good. Do not extend slavery. Good, so now we have, yeah, of course, white peace with their allies. Nope. Hey, we might, actually, one thing that we could do to get out of this situation is, aw, we're at war, so we cannot release anyone. Oh well, that's sad. No, we can't actually build these. Or no, we are, okay, never mind. It's just very expensive. Did we kill the entire Burmese army? I think we did, because they're not coming at us anymore. We still have 8 brigades, but they might just all be, like, dead brigades. 8 brigades? No, more like dead brigades. Bloody Russians. See, I'm afraid of accepting that, because I think it would just release everyone. But I'm not sure. It might just be, like, a hit to our... Oh, crap. Here they are. Might just be a hit to our prestige. Because, like, the Russians are not, like, they're not dangerous. Okay. Yeah, sure, you're gonna do damage to me. What you gonna do when we come for you? It's like, yeah, just absolutely crushed. Do we chase them down? They're going to Taungyi, but no, that would be a bad idea. That would be a pretty bad idea. What do you mean? Oh, crap. Looks like because we're blockaded, we can't get maintenance to our navy. That's shitty. Oh, well, I guess my plan's not gonna happen. Yeah. Legation quarter. Yes. That is good, because that increases our research points. Okay. See, I don't remember what this actually entails. Like, is it gonna release nations, or is it just gonna make me, like, pay them or something? I don't know, man. Because, honestly... Oh, crap. I forgot about something. Need to increase relations with everyone, so they don't attack me like the Russians did. Because if the French or the British decide that I die, I die. So, I would rather not. Okay. What would happen if I took the Russian peace offer? I'm sorry, I just don't remember what it does. So I will take the liberty for myself of seeing, you know, a bit of a save scum effort. What would happen? Oh, it does say. Okay, so contain Vietnam by reducing their territory, prestige, and military. Prohibited from raising armies and lose 50% of their forces for 5 years. Must pay 20% of tax income for 5 years. Prestige is reduced by 27. That's bad. No, I'm not taking that. Because it's like, what are you Russians gonna do? It's like, seriously, what are they gonna do? Stare at us? Definitely not. Definitely not accepting that. The only thing that I'm afraid of is the bloody... Yeah. these guys. They've got 11 brigades and they have declared. Okay, so they have 11 brigades. We have... crap, you're not actually... Shit. And I can't get these guys through because of that, so I'm actually very weak to them. It's going to be the end of the first episode, so I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. I will see you soon. And you would not accept a white piece. Let's see if we can win against the Siamese, because that's going to be a lot more difficult. A lot more difficult to deal with. Oh well, have a good day.